I'm Flirtatious, my lordies. Welcome to my channel. My name is Martin. I'm Luca, and for all my new subscribers, welcome back. Now it has been a minute. I haven't posted like anything in 2 or 3 weeks. Long story short, my niece is with us. I started again my driver's license with the intention to finally get them. It's something which I had. What was the word? Not perplexed. I procrastinated throughout the years, and with all of the like fatigue, what is going on the world, and the solar flash and the event and all of that jazz, I barely had like the time or the energy to do it. So thank you very much, and for your patience. I will try to also please excuse the background noise. Mine is just started like crying. So wait, yeah, so sorry about that. So I was just like saying, I wait for my niece to calm down. This is a continuation of the last, like a love letter from your future spouse. This is a +18 love letter from your future spouse. Now, there will be no cards on the screen. You will mostly hear me like talking. Also on the screen in the description box, I'm going to put the name of the tarot and oracle cards which I'm using today because of censorship and all of that jazz. So in the first part, you're going to hear the letter. On the screen are going to be signs and confirmations which I have put. Then I'll move to like with the cards, with the tarot and oracle cards, and we're going to finish with some channeled messages and desires from them. So use your imagination. This is a collective reading, so not everything can resonate. So I'm by me channeling about a future spouse, an ex, a fiance, a girlfriend, boyfriend, your twin flame, your soulmate. I'm also channeling for homosexuals and heterosexuals. The zodiacal signs which are going to come throughout the reading can be your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign, or your future spouse. Yeah, there is a helicopter. Numbers can be your personal life year in which you are, angel numbers which you are seeing, life paths, somebody's like birthday, the date of a month, somebody's like last phone, like phone digit, house address, street address, country address, like a zip code with like the last digits numbers there. Yeah, I would kindly ask you to give me a like and watching this video for more than 20 seconds, because this is going to help with the YouTube algorithm so that more people could see my content. This is the easiest and most convenient way to help me. And if you would like to contribute even more, you can leave down a comment, share this video, subscribe to the channel, and click on that notification bell switch, and every time when I post a new video, you're going to be notified. Also for my OGs, down below you're going to find the usual time markers, timestamps to the 3 piles and the pick a card, let's say, and your reading. And for the newcomers, down below in the description box, you're going to find other valuable information besides my tarot and oracle decks which I'll be using today, my other social media platforms when I post additional pick a cards videos, how to tip me, for which I'll be very much thankful, how to book a personal reading with me via my email address, which is going to be like in the description box and in the first pinned comment down below the video, how to do a pick a card, pick a path if this is your first time, and at last but not least, I am not sugarcoating my readings, there I have said it. So now you see this lovely image this thumbnail which Martin for the Future has created, Nocti Budre Marti, Mole Marti, pak zapowiadaj, with the 3 options. We have pile number 1, 2, and 3. Pause the videos, my darlings, take your time. If all the messages in the 3 piles resonate, grant, this is lovely. We are so happy for you, but if any of the messages do not resonate with you, don't be bitter, gloomy, or sad, because my readings are timeless. That means that in several days, weeks, months, or years, you might be getting back to receive them. So without any further ado, let's start with pile number 1.
Hello, my beloved. I am writing this letter to you to express my deepest and most profound admiration for you. You already probably know how much I am infatuated and enamored with your beauty, smarts, and kindness, but I am mainly writing this letter to you to let you know what you do to me, sexually. I have been with some people, but no one compares to your energy and your soul. That is right. It is exactly your energy and soul which have not only won my heart, but also turned on my deepest, desired, and kinkiest desires when it comes to sex. When I see you, regardless of the place and the number of people around us, I just want to grab you, start French kissing you, biting your lower lip, kissing your neck, lowering the clothes of your shoulders, and continuing to kiss you from the mouth to your most sacred place of your body, while taking all your clothes and underwear one by one. Then I will start massaging you with some very soothing and exciting movements, which are bound to get you really hot and horny. I won't stop until I hear your moans of pure joy and ecstasy and giving you such a wonderful job, while playing with your nipples, that you are bound to give in and release all the stress. Then I would like you to return the favor to me, and after all that I would like to take you somewhere, where I can properly dispose of all the stress and negative energy which you have accumulated throughout the day. We might do some role-playing. Maybe I have some toys under my sleeve, which I want to use with you. Biting, licking, kissing and massaging and working your body so much that we both collapse of pure pleasure and delight, while tasting our natural juices, while our bodies shiver of an amazing enjoyment. However, I am restraining myself to do this in public, because after all I am a gentleman and wait for your approval. I cannot wait to have you in my arms and show you my pure feelings, love, and admiration to you. See you soon, my wonderful future spouse. Take care. With much love. Your beloved.
Okay, pal number 1. Hello, this is your reading. Now, from time to time, I might be checking from my phone this because this is where I have written the channel message. There may be like confirmations and all of that jazz. Now I'm putting some protection mist to protect us here and now from any unwanted interferences by negative forces and energies in people. And I'm going to ring the bell 3 times to ward off any left traces of interferences. So if you're sensitive to sound or wearing your headphones, I suggest lowering down the volume or muting it for a couple of seconds. Okay, we are starting. Lovely, so now we're going to start with the sexual magic tarot. What do you need to know about your spouse? I'm hearing like very buff, like very muscular. For some of you I saw like a very fancy lady, like with dark hair. I'm going to like say the cards so you can Google them, or if you have the same decks you can check them out. So somebody who's very attentive to their like physical appearance. So what is there to be known, please, Holy Spirit, for pile number 1, the future spouse? 6 cards, please. Okay, we are starting with the 7 of Wands, and we have this like man with facial hair and long, like shoulder length curly hair, and a woman with the same hair but in a bun with a very like nice orange dress. This reminds me of the sacral chakra, and he's wearing like a t-shirt, and he's like slowly, oh, we have a little lizard, we have a flame, and he's like slowly, they're like kissing, embracing, he's like slowly taking down her dress. Now with the 7 of Wands and with the lizard, I'm getting some third party like karmic influence in this relationship. There was something about fighting their desires, or maybe you're like, I want to be together, I fancy you, I love you, but we cannot be together because I have influences from third parties. Like, how can you be with her? Like, she's like so gnarly, she's like not of your league, like she's like a literal backstabber. How I started like talking like in a Valley accent. California could be significant. California, LA, Beverly Hills. If you have such an accent, no offense to you, but you know, like Hollywood accent, but not in the transatlantic era. Rarity from My Little Pony is coming, so somebody can be like a fashionista, fashion diva. There has been a lot of like fighting, ups and downs. Yeah, again, sorry about the noises. Another baby started crying. It's summer, it's hot. I'm working on open air, like with an open window. Yeah, something about the open window, you know, like when it's steaming hot. I'm getting this song by Tina Turner, you can check it out. Steaming hot or steaming hot, something, or steaming. You can listen to it, like it's a very nice song. I quite fancy it. It's a grand song. So opening like your windows when you're like too hot, you want to have some fresh breath, air. You literally leave them out of breath. And with this Seven of Wands, it's like speaking, fighting the ego, fighting the karmic, but their desire for you, it's not going away. Like the divine masculine embracing the divine feminine, this could also be about them as well. What's the second card? So there is a lot of sexual desire. Like you literally are igniting their sacral chakra, their creative side. I'm hearing something about the karmic is being pushed away. It's being pushed on the walls. It's like being pushed away. So this may start in the future. This may have already like started. But the karmic influence is like stepping away. Okay, we have the Ace of Wands, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. We have like those two idols of a man and a woman like burning in a chimney. And a man and a woman, again with the same hairdos, are like laying in their like bed sheets, they're like naked. So yeah, there's like this desire, and there's a lot of about releasing negative energy, all of that jazz. I'm getting this with your person as well. They want to like massage you, they want to go to bed together like with you, to wake up with you. I'm literally hearing them say, you fulfill every one of my sexual desires. Now I'm hearing Elena Paparizou's song. Το τραγούδι is Eleni Paparizou. Somebody could be Greek from Greece, Greek heritage. Nathi Salada. You're my number one. You can listen to her song. So, being together, na 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 na. I cannot sing. I don't recall the whole lyrics, but you know, you're my number one. I think she won Eurovision with this song. Okay. Да. Ти вземи тия. Да. И не. Колко са? Две. Една. Две. Или. Една, две или три. Okay, they tell me to take the two cards which fell from the deck and I put them. So we have Judgment. We have a woman and a man with a child, and they're like being tied with those like red knots. Something about your spiritual babies, they want to be born. That's what I'm getting. So Judgment, there is quite a renaissance in your connection. We have the Three of Pentacles. A man and a woman like kissing. The man is holding the woman against a kitchen's wall. We have all those like cooking supplies. We have a boil of basil, and they're like kissing. In all of the pictures, the man is with ginger, light brown hair, and the woman as well. So with Judgment, there is some kind of a renaissance happening for you, and with the Three of Pentacles, there is something about let's mature, let's build over our relationship. If you have been like crushes, let's become a couple. If you have been a couple, let's get engaged or move in together, and that comes the marriage, and then let's be parents. I'm literally seeing like Lego blocks being built, like, you know, step by step. Now this seed come from the 19th, I think it was, step by step, and there was such a hit from the 80s or early 19th, step by step, you baby. And I'm seeing Jenga, like the wood, like the wooden game Jenga, like where you build a tower of wooden blocks and you have to take one block. And the goal is the tower not to fall on your turn because you lose the game. But with Jenga and that, there is something about building. I'm hearing something about mastery as well. So nevertheless, if you see it or not, things are like being built for you. Okay, we have the Wheel of Fortune with three gracious ladies. So the three Haritis, or the three charities, like from the Greek and Roman mythology, or the three graces, yeah, the three graces. So the Wheel of Fortune is being turned in your favor, and one last card, please, Holy Spirit. We literally have, and we have the Five of Chalices, Five of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Yeah, things between you aren't over. There is a lot about reminiscing about the past, being together, if you have been together, but then separation happened, like physical separation. And you have two major Arcana cards, Judgment and the Wheel of Fortune, which are like very positive, so a positive beginning is unfolding for you. And they're like written with the Roman numerals like 10 and 20. So 666, somebody can have a triple X tattoo. The film, the triple X with, what was with Vin Diesel, I think it was the movie, could be significant. Somebody's like aubergine, if you know what I mean. Wing can be this size, like XXX size, or somebody's like quite large, quite big. Also on the screen it was 932. Check out this Angel Twin Flame number. Yeah, whatever has happened, you were being returned to one another, like meeting, dreaming about one another, hearing each other, fighting each other's like accounts popping in your social media, even if you're not following each other. And there is like this new beginning because the desire, the love, the feelings have rested there. And it's funny because the only card with the third party situation, it was the Seven of Wands. We have a third influence, this is in Judgment, but this is like a small boy. Like your inner child are healing, your inner children are healing, and the inner child which you want to be born. Now, I'm going to move with the tarot of Casanova tarot. Those are like affirmations for each and one of the cards. So now let's see. Please, Holy Spirit, one confirmation for the Seven of Wands. Da, okay, you have three cards. We have the King of Swords, we have the Ace of Cups, and we have the World. So with the Seven of Wands, this speaks to me about your person, or you take it how it ever resonates, and maybe for both of you. If you have been like influenced by third party situation, like karmics, low frequency energies people, or your ego, things are that with the King of Swords, you're going to be more determined to follow your heart, your intuition, to cut anything or anyone who is like toxic, like not literally. You can work out with Archangel Michael to cut away those toxic like traits and influences, and a new chapter is beginning for you. This is lovely, this is grand. I'm going to close my phone. One confirmation for the Ace of Wands. So you have the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands, like feelings and emotions, a new beginning. Okay, we have the King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You have two kings. And it's funny because with the cards, he's like literally like wearing a Venetian mask. This speaks to me like this person is more grounded, more stable, not running away from their sexuality. Maybe you are in a heterosexual or homosexual relationship. Also on the timer it was 1225, 1227. Check out this Angel Twin Flame number. So this person is more like grounded. He's not running away, he's maturing, he's getting like financially stable to provide with you. Yeah, there is a lot of there is no running away, no more like scheming, backstabbing, manipulations, ghosting, because what would this person say, or that person, or they will say. We have the Six of Cups with Judgment. yeah, because with the Six of Cups we have like Casanova and a lady, like they're like kissing, remembrance. There's a lot of like remembrance. Judgment is happening because it's not only sexual, it's not only about wishy-washy or being in a one night stand type of situation. And I'm getting like a confirmation in the back of my spine. It's like a long-term relationship is what I'm hearing. And 2 cards fell. The Chariot, but they fell. The Chariot is in reversal, and the other it's the Knight of Swords. I'm in Trump interpretation, I'm interpreting this as maybe in the past things weren't moving, like you were stuck, like in a limbo kind of a state, like things are not progressing, things are progressing or not, because they have been like listening to their like ego, their logical mind, and they have been like trying to cut away the like their feelings, because the Chariot represents Cancer, like family feelings. But with the Six of Cups, it's about healing your inner child, remembering that this is like your soulmate, your twin flame, getting back together, moving in together. Their true feelings and love are winning. Okay, one confirmation for the Tea of Pen. I literally started shuffling the decks and guess which card just popped up upright. The Chariot. With the Two of Pentacles, we see the, like this coach with Casanova and the lady like kissing at the back. So somebody they might want to do it like at the back of their like car, on their like what was the front part of the car, like their truck, you know. But with the Two of Pentacles and the Chariot, like things are moving, you are building this together. And with Cancer, this is all about family, like family goals, building something stable. I'm hearing economically wise. I don't know why. Economically wise. I will just like stop to have a quick sip of my water. To them, you are to them like their water. When they're like dehydrated, they need water, they need to hydrate. I'm getting this scene from SpongeBob. Maybe some SpongeBob is significant. When he was first with like in Sandy's dome, and he wasn't wearing a helmet because he was listening to Patrick, like the third party influence in that sense, like don't wear a helmet because you're going to be like a wimp, like a weenie. And he was like dehydrating, and then she placed a glass full of lemonade with ice cubes, and he was like saying, I don't need it, but then he later said, I need it. And yeah, I'm getting this with your person and with the third party situation, like listening to that third party situation, like I don't need it. This could be also several people. I don't need pound number one, I don't need her or him, but then I need them. Like, let's see with the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, a lot of desires, but it's not only sexual, it's emotional, it's on every level, on every cell. Okay, we have the Four of Swords, we have Casanova in the prison, but with the Wheel of Fortune. Now I'm hearing this song, don't worry, be happy, no. I'm getting this as relax. It's not necessary for you or your future spouse to like make something like huge as an action. The more you are not overthinking this situation, you're not having certain expectations, waiting for your future spouse or vice versa, like living your lives, chasing your goals, healing, listening to your inner child, the more this is going to be flavorable, yeah, to your relationship. So it's not necessary to do something like grand. I'm getting this scene. It was a film with Tom Hanks from the 80s, 90s. I forgot the name. it was like a very cold scene because I don't remember the premises of the story, but long story short, something on those lines. The girl of his dreams was sitting in her bedroom, and he threw a pebble on her, or several pebbles at her window frame. She opened the window, and he was like standing, holding a huge radio player, like in the olden days. Like this is how they listen to music, like the tape recorder, like the radio. And he was playing like a very like love song, and he was standing to show to her like his appreciation and love to her. And the neighbors and her neighbors were crying out loud, turn off this thing or get away, it's too noisy. But he stayed like there, like, yeah, I'm not getting this thing type of an energy. Like, it's the opposite. You living things unravel in a very natural way. Okay, one confirmation for the 5 of chalices. We have the Empress. Yeah, you may be biological women, both of you, or men, like a homosexual relationship. But nevertheless, the Empress, I think that many of you, my viewers, are going to identify with the Divine Feminine. You could be biological male or women, but we all have Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine energies inside of us. With the 5 of chalices, no matter what they have done to you, or they haven't done, the time has passed. I'm hearing this song by Madonna. It was like a remix from ABBA song. Time goes by so slowly when you wanna. So this song could be significant, and she literally plays on such an instrument, like on such a machinery. That radio. Times go by so slowly. So nevertheless, how much time has passed, they keep like going back to you because they see you as their like high priestess, their empress, or their emperor or high priest, however it goes. They want to be with you. They want to have like a stable future. This is your confirmation why all the dreams, like why we keep like meeting, dreaming of each other, like talking, encountering each other. This is why. Because things between you haven't ended, and they keep like returning back to you. There was such a card, answer the call. So answer the call, the siren. So 3 oracle cards from the sexual magic oracle decks. Watch what you can expect. We have feelings with Sun, with number 5. What is like life path, personal ear. Like we have feelings. A woman holding a ring, writing something, and a man like hugging her knees when she's like writing. So yeah, feelings. Your feelings are being ignited. Your feelings may be tested. Your feelings may be confirmed. We have Sun in Gemini, and it's funny because now we are in Gemini season when I'm recording this, and the full new moon in Gemini had just passed by. So Gemini, a sign of twin flames or soulmates. So there's a lot of like communication, speaking. I wouldn't be surprised if this person reaches out to you several days or weeks after you watching this, for some of you maybe months after watching this video, to share their feelings with you. We have forgiveness, 23, life path number 5. We have Sun in Pisces, forgiveness. Okay, a man and a woman reconciling behind a pot of some kind of a flower. They're like literally tying the knot like with a red ribbon. So there is a lot of like tying the knot type of confirmations. I was going to say a pot of gold, so Ireland and Irish people could be significant. Also on the screen it was 2222. Check out this angel team flame number. So about balancing, working together. Okay, the next card is self-confidence. We have Sun in Virgo with number 11. So 1111 you may be seeing quite a lot. The 11th of September, which is 11th of November, which is Scorpio. 11th of November, which is 991, hot alert. They may be working in the police force or police or army. The 11th of September, which is Virgo. With 22 we have the 23rd of May, which is Gemini again. So you and them are literally like building your confidence to speak to one and another, to be together. I'm hearing this song which I heard from Emma Ryder, Mystic Tarot Reader, like here in YouTube, when she was like channeling about twin flames. It was about Zas or Zop, something about that. The song was like, the only way is up, baby, you and I know. So you can listen to that song. I'm going to tell you the name. It's Yes, the only way is up. So, because time goes by so slowly, but it's going. So both of you like building your self-confidence. There's like forgiveness and feelings want to be shared to make the situation to call a truce. Now I'm going to draw 6 cards. These can be messages from them to you, your desires, their desires. Let's see. So please, Holy Spirit, future spouse of pad number 1. 6 messages from... Okay, we have a nice behind, so they want to spank your behind to hold it. I can't imagine sharing you with anyone else because you're so freaking hot and I want you all for myself. Exactly. No like sharing third party situation, threesomes and... Okay, we have a woman with handcuffs. I'm going to make you mine. Okay, a lot of like assertive energy. 4 more cards. So a lot of like BDSM, like so BDSM, bondages. We have a sexy woman, like an Afro-American woman, like with a red candle. So you may be using red candles to manifest them or vice versa. They want to do it on a red candle light with you. Or vice versa. Just thinking of you makes my PUSSA wet or DICK hard. Like I told you, with the 7 of Wands and the Ace of Wands. Okay, 3 more messages, please. Tie me up, pull my hair and spank me. I have been like very naughty. Okay, I'm getting that the missionary pose is also quite significant. Okay, we have a woman holding a toy which vibrates, you know what I'm trying to say. I can't wait for you to put it in me. I want it right now. I'm wet heart, yeah? So, yeah. Using toys or you wanting them to be inside of you or vice versa. And my last message, we have a woman tied with ropes. Would you please spank me? Okay, there is a lot of about spanking, being together, playing together. Also on the timer it was 2619. Check out this Angel T-Flame number. I'm hearing law enforcement, like spanking. There's something about they're holding your behind to grasp it, to hold it, to spank it, to pinch it. I'm literally seeing them regardless of your sexuality of both of you. Like your person, like your future spouse, let's say that you're masculine, sitting on a chair, on a sofa, on a couch, and you are facing them, sitting on their lap and doing like the horsey, you know what I'm trying to say. They think about that, they want to do like this pose, they want to see you like, they want to kiss you, they want to see your satisfaction, your face of happiness, when they're like filling you with so much happiness and hope. You know what I'm trying to say with those code words? 27, 22. Нещо друго има ли да или не? Не, или да. Господин да или не. Okay, my lovers, I'm not sensing anything else, so I'm going to leave your link right here. I wish like please give me a like, comment down below and subscribe if the messages have resonated with you to boost and grow my channel. My name is Martin Luca. I had a pleasure being your personal guide and reader for today. I wish you all the very best of luck. Write me down below how things are turning out for you. Don't forget that you can always book a personal reading with me, my darlings, via the email address down below or in the first pinned comment or the description box. To book a personal reading with me to get more like channeled messages, time frames, names from your future spouse. Yeah, my name. Okay, yeah. I wish you all the very best, and don't forget that I love you, love yourself, and I'll meet you next time. Bye bye.
My beloved future spouse. Hello. I am so happy to deliver this letter to you. You may be a bit shocked, which is totally normal, because I have the hunch that you have never before received such a letter. However, I am writing it to you to let you know several things, firstly written, before they become a reality. I want to confess something to you. When late at night you get those random waves of sexual energy and desires and feel the pulsing of your sacral chakra, it is me. I am the one who very often thinks of you late at night and has some very juicy, hot and kinky fantasies, which involve you and me. I imagine kissing you on your mouth, your nipples, your neck, your stomach, your thighs, and finally on your most sacred place, between your legs. I imagine spreading your legs and, depending on our mood, entering you fast and roughly or slow and gently. However, I would like you to moan of pleasure of the feeling of me entering. Then I would like to start moving inside of you, after I have placed myself nice and gently inside of you and you have gotten comfortable, a bit slow, while increasing the speed and hardness more and more. I imagine us switching roles and letting you do the same stuff to me, if you please, but keep in mind that I rarely, not to say even almost never, have asked somebody else to do this to me. Yes, switching roles, making the other moan and scream of pure pleasure and delight, while grasping the bedsheets or each other's bodies, until we both finish, tasting our natural juices and kissing hot. In the meantime, I give you permission to bite me. Nipples, lips, muscles, and to scratch me, whatever you please, especially my back. One of my most favorite and sacred areas are my nipples and biceps, so you can do whatever you find pleasurable with them. I would be more than happy. I won't hide that I wouldn't mind using some toys with you. You just motivate me so damn much. See you soon, my beloved sexy future spouse. I cannot wait to make love to you. With much love and admiration. Your sexy future spouse.
Pal number 2, hello, this is your reading. Now, before we start, some protection needs to protect us here enough from any unwanted interferences by people, energies, or entities. And I'm also going to ring the bell 3 times to ward off any left traces of this energy. So, if you're sensitive to sound or wearing headphones, I suggest lowering down the volume or muting it for a couple of seconds. Okay, we are starting. Okay. So you have already heard the letter, you saw the scientific affirmations. Now we're going to start with the tarot. The first cards are from the Sexual Magic Tarot. So what you need to know right here, right now, what is going on. Please, Holy Spirit, future spouses of pal number 2. 6 cards, please. I'm going to tell you the name and what is like depicted like on the imagery, so you can Google them or find them, or if you have the same decks to find the cards. Okay, with the first is the 6 of Swords. We see a man and a woman like laying on the ground near like a pond or a river. They're like naked, and the man is on top of the woman. The woman is like with dark, long brown hair, like very athletically built. The man is like with facial hair and short brown hair. As a type of a hair or physical reference, I'm getting Seto Kaiba from Yu-Gi-Oh! And Brandon from Wingscoop. 6 of Swords. I'm getting also, please excuse the background noise. I'm going to put music later, but it's summer, it's hot, and I'm with an open window. You can listen to this song again, like Steamy Window by Tina Turner. Yeah, my niece is watching a TV, so they may be like watching TV or trying to watch TV, but they keep thinking about you. I stopped because I'm trying to channel the energies of the Six of Swords. There is a lot of about leaving negative things behind. Let's get the second card. So Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Six of Swords. We have the Knave of Chalices. A man and a woman kissing at a distance on the full moonlight. And the Knave of Chalices or the Knave of Swords, a Cancer Pisces Scorpio, like writing letters and he's like angry. Like muscular body, athletically muscular body, like quite ripped. Facial hair and shoulder length, like curly brown hair. There is something about I could have done more. Like in the past, I should have done more. I haven't been like tapped, or I'm getting like being afraid from their feelings. This may be about you. But with the Six of Swords, it's all about moving on. But I'm getting a lot of like healing energy from those two cards. Like shoulda, coulda. What was like the phrase? Shoulda, coulda, move, something in those lines. We just passed like a new moon in Gemini, but the last or the next full moon could be quite significant. Something about the lunar cycles enhancing like their intuition, their feelings, their insight, their like clairvoyance, let's say. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Lovely. We have a man and a woman like embracing, like naked in bed. We have three candles burning, a pink, a red and a green. Somebody's like favorite colors. This could also be the heart chakra, like the heart chakra, yeah. And a pentacle with a symbol of a heart. The man is again like very like similar, quite muscular, facial hair, brown hair, and the woman is like very nice. Yeah, in your letter it was like late at night, like when you get like those random like feelings or sexual thoughts. This is because I was going to say your twin, maybe this is your twin flame, soulmate of whom I'm channeling, your divine counterpart. He or she is like thinking about you, and with the Ace of Pentacles, late at night they're like making plans, they're like building plans for both of you, like in the future. There is a lot of about those three cards. The more time passes, the more they're like connecting with their true self, their inner child. They're letting go of the past, and they're like grounding and building this new foundation. Yeah, there is a lot of about them like I'm hearing to chastise you, but in the sense like in a sexual, like positive sense. And I stop because this is a phrase which Sailor Mars from Sailor Moon uses quite a lot. I'm going to chastise you, like in the name of Mars I'm going to chastise you. I'm going to see it, what is in Japanese. So Mars energy is coming, so Sailor Mars could be significant. Somebody could be a high priest, high priestess. Japan could be significant. Could be have a father politician, like a diplomatic man. Un homme des affaires, which is like a businessman in French. Like from a rich family, like going to a private school. Reihino. Like she wanted to have a man, she had like a lot of like talent, like singing and acting. But nevertheless, first and foremost, she was a shrine priestess. And the next card is the Three of Wands. A man and a woman like dressed in like late medieval, early Renaissance clothes are like embracing, and there is like a torch. There is something about setting on an adventure. Some kind of a decision has been made. Let me just see. Sailor Mars. Catchphrase in Japanese. Let me just check the catchphrase. Chastise you. but I cannot. Let me just play it like here. No.
勇気と正義のセーラー服美少女戦士セーラーまず火星に変わって石棺よ
Kasei ni kawete? Na, kasei ni kawete seikan yo? Okay, this could be significant for some of you. Some of you may like watching like manga, all of those things. And we have a lot of like fire. Like we have in two of the cards we have 4 candles. Like the 4 of Wands, this makes me think. And we have 1 torch in the 3 of Wands. Okay, 2 more cards. Okay, we have the Ace of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. A man and a woman, like with bondage or leather. They want to like have like this bondage, soft SMM if you are into it. Wearing like nice lingerie or bondage. And the woman is tying the man to the bed. The Ace of Swords. There is a lot of like desire to speak things, to win your heart. You know how in old tales and the knight asked for the hand of the princess, and he had to slay a dragon. I'm getting slaying a dragon being like a metaphor, slaying their inner fears, cutting away like karmic ties, party influences. Something could be quite influential, could be an influencer, have a social media platform. And with the Ace of Swords, they want to have their sword inside of you or vice versa, and for you to polish their sword, if you know what I'm trying to say. Wink wink. So yeah. Okay, Kase Nimawate. Sorry, one moment. Yeah, so sorry about this pile number 2. Let's continue. Yeah, I had to pause the video for a couple of minutes. The last card is the King of Swords. We have this like type of a sugar daddy, type of like a muscle bear. The queen is behind it and he's like teasing the breasts and the nipples of one of his like servant girls, and she's like kneeling before him. Yeah, there is a lot of about I want to be your sugar daddy, your sugar mama type of vibes. There is a lot about divine masculine energy. Now they could be biological women or men or you, it's not necessary, but like in the energy I want to provide for you. I want to be there with you, for you. Yeah, there is a lot of about telling the truth, being mature, grounded, healing from their past, cutting anything toxic and unnecessary. They may be working with Archangel Michael. You, their name could be Michael as well, or Michael, Michaela, Micah, Michelle, Miguel, Miguelita, Monica as well. And with the King of Swords, it's like they're being stable and not getting influenced easily by outside interferences and people. Like very like stable. I keep getting something about there was it's not a proverb, like a story, fairy tale, I don't know how to tell it. Something about an oak tree, like a strong oak tree will survive every like tempest, like every storm. And there was something about like which was this? No, there's something about that even in the strongest like wind the oak tree gets like crushed and taken down, but this okay, in American English it's cattail or punks, Australia, cumbuggy, bulrush. We have bulrush or reed mace in British English. Like yeah, this plant near like ponds and rivers, and it was like even like the softest of creatures or things can withstand every, like, it was like a Chinese proverb or something in those lines. But with the oak tree, it's like divine masculine energy, it's like power, it's nobility, it's divine masculine wisdom in what they're like entering and tapping into. Now I'm going to use the Casanova tarot to get like confirmations for, or clarification for the 6 cards. So there is a lot of like maturity, grounding, acting maybe more their age if they haven't acted like their age, maybe more so like style. Okay, one, please Holy Spirit, one confirmation for pile number for the 6 of Swords. We have okay. Let me just check which is this card. Is this like Strength or Virgo or the Hermit? 1 second, please. And how am I like checking this? Maybe they're like searching for twin flame soulmates, how to heal, how to grow, all of that jazz. Yeah, this is Strength with Leo. We have Casanova kissing and embracing like he's wearing a mask in the bedroom of a nice lady. So yeah, thank you very much, Spirit. Like how I was like rambling about the Chinese proverb about the cat tail and the oak tree. Like there is strength in their vulnerability as well. And with the 6 of Swords, like they're getting stronger. They're moving from their like past. They're reconciling with their past. They're learning from their past mistakes. They're learning a lesson. Now, one card also on the screen. It was all 5 of 5. Check out this angel twin flame number. One confirmation for the Knave of Chalices. Okay, we have 3 cards. We have Justice with Libra. We have the 9 of Swords, like Casanova kissing a nice maid and he's like behind her. Libra, it's a naked woman holding the scales. And we have the 7 of Pentacles, like Casanova doing something with the behind of a lady. And she's like holding the bed sheets and like screaming of a moaning of pure pleasure. Knave of Chalices. Yeah, there is something about their realizing that if they want to have like this positive outcome with you, this positive karma, they need to be working through this, not having nightmares, not feeling like insomnia or all of that things. Like they literally need to sow the seeds if they want to reap them, to balance the scales. There is like something about, it's not like a saying, but I cannot expect to have like positive results if I'm not putting any of the work. Like I cannot have a positive outcome with pile number 2 if I'm not putting the effort or something in those things, like in here. Okay, one confirmation for the Ace of Pentacles, please, Holy Spirit. Okay, we have the 5 of Wands. 2 gentlemen like fighting with swords on a bridge. It's like they're like fighting their old self, or they're like karmic toxic influences to have this Ace of Pentacles. Or this could be like when they're like laying late at night, because we have a church in the background. They're like fighting their intrusive thoughts, they're like negative pattern intrusive thoughts. They're like fighting this. This could be like especially like during the night when like people go to bed, like, you know, to sleep and all of that jazz. So it's not only like desires and love, but they are working through all the issues. And okay, we have, interesting, we have the Chariot. We had the Chariot in pile number 1. If you're coming through, they're going to see. If you're not, you're going to see. Yeah. We have the Chariot in the reversal for the Three of Wands. And we have the Page of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn with the Gentleman. Something about they still may be fighting this for a long time. They weren't like making any proposition to you. They weren't moving to you. They were afraid because the Chariot rules Cancer. We have this this couch, like this chariot with two people like kissing at the back window, and like the chariot is moving. And with the Three of Wands, things may be a bit like slow for you, but where in the past there has been like indecision, scarcity, phobias, worst case scenarios, I'm getting that they're getting more clear about this, their mind being more free about this, more unblocked, understanding and wanting to be with you. It's slow but steady, a process. It sounded like a book. Slow but steady, a process. Okay, one confirmation for the Ace of Swords. We have the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have this woman like completely naked, only with a jacket, gloves, high heels and a mask. Like listening to their intuition, following their inner intuition, like their feelings. Taking actions based on their like feelings, let's say. Not on their like logical mind. Listening to their heart, following their heart. Okay, one confirmation for the King of Swords. We have the Hierophant with the Pope. Yeah, becoming wiser. Wanting is like maybe like a traditional marriage, like family values. Becoming like wiser. More mature, more tapping into their like divine gifts, their inner guidance, working with their spirit guides, like with God. It's like very interesting. The whole energy is that of enlightenment, working, connecting with their divine feminine energy, overcoming past mistakes, fears, making small but steady steps in the 3D, reaching out to you, building and fighting their strength. Now I'm going to get 3 cards from the Sexual Magic Oracle to get more what is going on energetically. Okay, the first card. We have Romanticism with Neptune 33, somebody's biological age. Life path number 33. Life path number 6. Okay. The 6th of June could be significant, which was several weeks ago, so Gemini energy. So there is a lot about reminiscing about the past, thinking about you romantically. On the timer it was 11:20 to check out this angel to inflame lover, being together with you. We have Neptune, which is all about dreams, so they could be dreaming about you, or you vice versa. Meeting in the dream states, receiving signs and confirmations, opening to your hearts, their feelings towards you. We have awareness with Moon in Scorpio, number 16, life path number 7, or the 16th of June, which is Cancer. We have this woman with a crown and this man behind her. Yeah, they're more aware about you, their feelings, what is going on, the people surrounding you, what they need to do or not to do. The next card. We have Attraction with Sun with 25, someone's biological age. The 25th of July, which is Leo energy. Or the 7th of July, which is Cancer. So, we have this man, like quite buff, and a woman in a bathtub, and he's like putting like rose petals, watching her like bathe, worshipping her like the goddess she is. So, you both are quite attracted to each other, you feel the attraction, you're more aware of the situation, what is going on, like with Scorpio, hidden feelings, hidden sexual feelings. We have romanticism as well, so awareness about the romantic feelings, about the attraction about about both of you working together to be together. Okay, I'm loving this. So we're going to finish with 6 messages. This could be like their desires, your desires, what they want to do with you or want to tell you, and vice versa. So pick whatever resonates and discard the rest, please. Okay, first card, please. Okay, we have 2. We have a woman and an average built man. She's ready to do a certain job to him, like Nink, you know what I'm trying to say. I think this is the first time that I'm getting this card. I can't stop thinking about some very, very dirty things. Can you help me? Okay, especially late at night. I'm going to pick the Fallen card. City of Fallen Angels, Los Angeles could be significant. LA. They may think about themselves as a fallen angel, but in reality they are an angel. Bryce and Hunter from Crescent City by Jessica Mask could be significant. Like, he was like an angel. You may be like, no, Bryce and Hunter, or the Hutsman, something in those lines. What are you doing after work? I need some of you ASAP. Like, late night thoughts, a man and a woman embracing in bed. Okay. A woman with a nice lingerie. I can only think of one thing right now, and it's you naked in my bed. There is your confirmation. You being in each other's bed, like dreaming, hugging. 3 more cards, please. A woman with weaponized heels. Bite me, baby. I want to feel your teeth on my skin. Okay, so biting, grasping, scratching. I'm getting this song by Samantha Fox. Touch me, I wanna feel your body. Your heart is next to mine. Touch me now. Okay, the next card is a man taking off the bra of a woman. I can't stop thinking about what you did to me last night and how utterly good it made me feel. So if you have done it, there is a confirmation that they want to do it, or if not, they're thinking about that. And the last card, please. And it fell and it fell on top of, literally on the top of my sexual tarot magic card. So at the top, I love this card. We have the King of Wands, a blonde man and a woman. The one is only like, both of them are only like wearing boots and caves. He has a crown of leaves. He's quite muscular and strong, and she's athletically built. They're naked, but they're like embracing. And the card which fell, we have a same-sex couple of 2 women, like with tattoos, dyed hair. Shut up and kiss me. Yeah, there is a lot of about reconciliation. They want to hug you, they want to kiss you. They cannot stand away, being away from your gentle touch. Like, there is a huge desire of them, like, to touch you, to be sensual, to feel your body, your mouth, your soul, to hold them in, to hold you in their embrace, in their arms. Things are working out, things are passing, things are grounding, are building. So be patient. I know that this may be quite trivial, you are so over to hearing, but this is what I'm hearing. Things are building slow and steady, and slow and steady wins the race. Something about a phone number, they want to call you. I'm going to call you. You might receive some kind of news. So you may work in a news agency. Okay, my lovelies, I'm not sensing anything else, so I'm going to leave you a link right here. I hope that the message resonated. If so, please give me a like, comment, double, subscribe to help me boost and grow my channel. My name is Martin Luclevion. I had the pleasure being your personal and reader for today, my lovelies. I'm sending you lots of love, happiness. Don't forget that you can always book a personal reading with me via the email address down below in the description box and in the first pinned comment, to get more like actions, channel messages from them, time frames and names. And don't forget that I love you, love yourself, and until next time, bye bye.
Hello. My sexy wife/husband. I couldn't have waited any longer to deliver this letter to you. There are so many things which I want to share with you, but for the time being, they will be only few. Think of it as a sneak peek or a teaser trailer. When I look at you, hear you speak, or feel your presence next to mine, my hands start to itch, my saliva starts filling my mouth, my heartbeat starts beating faster and faster, my pulse increases and my mind gets foggy. This is the control you have over me. I know that you haven't put any spell on me, but I definitely feel like I have been put under a spell by you. I am so infatuated and enamored with you, that I am so close of starting to kiss you uncontrollably. When it comes to you, I just want to squeeze and embrace you, French kiss you everywhere, play with your nipples and breast/chest, spank your behind, taste your natural juice, while giving you a head, filling you with so much joy and pleasure, that I get to watch you how you moan of pure delight and satisfaction. The problem is that there are so many more kinky and sexy things, which I want to do with you, and I am also willing to try something completely new, if you ask me to. I am really thinking of taking the initiative, in other words, to reach out to you. However, I might need a bit more time, because I do not want to embarrass myself and make a complete fool of myself, until I have regained enough self-control not to jump on you immediately the very moment I get to see you in person, again. Sometimes I do imagine us in a hotel room, red candles, rose leaves, spread everywhere, romantic music playing in the background, and just being you, me, and ourselves, completely unbothered by no one. This might surprise you, because I not only have sexual intentions towards you but also romantic ones. I want something more, deep and meaningful, which, for good or bad, haven't experienced with anybody else up this point. I am willing to wait just a little longer, because you are so worth being waited for, baby. With much love, admiration and sexual desire. Your sexy future spouse. Love you.
Salutations, my lovely, spawn number 3, this is your reading. Now, I'm recording on an open window because it's summer. Also, it's a bit like late during the night. So before we start, I'm going to put some protection minis to protect us here and now. To protect us from any unwanted interferences by people, energies, or entities. And I'm also going to ring the bell 3 times to ward off any left traces of negative energy. So if you're sensitive to sound or wearing your headphones, I suggest watering down the volume or muting it for a couple of seconds. Okay, we are starting. Okay, lovely. Now you have already heard the letter, you have seen the confirmations. Also, if I pause from time to time, the battery is running down, and it's a bit funny, long story short, but I'm cooking my breakfast, which are protein pancakes. Yeah, somebody could be a cook, into gym, like hitting the gym boss. So please, Holy Spirit, 6 cards. I'm using the sexual tarot. What is going on? I'm getting conflicting energies. I'm seeing the Strength card and the Chariot cards, but they're like being reversed and up. It's like they're like hesitating, and the other moment they're like moving up, like going back and forth is what I'm getting. Something about hands forward. Okay, we have the 10 of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn with this beautiful card. We have this gorgeous woman with red hair. Maybe somebody's dyeing their hair like red. I don't mean like ginger, but you know, like fiery red. Leg on a sofa, there is a mirror. She's covered like with, she's wearing something like a kimono open, and there are like fruits all over her body, and a man with athletical body and short brown hair is like worshipping her and admiring her. So they may be like dealing with family issues, like trying to, I'm getting like going to Reiki sessions, constellations, psychiatrists, you know, to heal, to uncover secrets, to heal like the karmic ties, to pay the family karma in some sense. But there's also the energy of let's build something together. I'm hearing this, I don't know from where it was, an animation. Let's be friends. There's something about firstly becoming friends, or if you have been like friends or in a relationship in the past, calling a truce, rekindling your relationship. But let's say that many of you are divine femmes, regardless of your biological gender. I'm also channeling for homosexuals and heterosexuals. They see you as a goddess, as an empress, as a queen, or a king, emperor, and vice versa, so take it how it ever resonates. Then we have the Ten of Swords. We have this woman like with a picture of a man and a woman. She's like crying. They're like scissors, a sword, a mirror, a candle. We have 10-10, so if you're seeing like 10-10s, this is a sign like the angel number or twin flame number. This is a sign that a new cycle is beginning for you and for them. There is something about reminiscing about the past, crying about the past. I'm hearing this saying, there's no use of crying over spilled milk. And with that, I don't know if you could hear it was one of the cats. It's their mating season. So I don't know if you had cats in your backyard, or you have cats when they're like mating, when they're not like castrated, they are like making those sounds when they're like, yeah. So yeah, Cats could be significant. Cats the musical or the film. But nevertheless, I'm going to say this reminds me of the Five of Cups, like somebody's like crying about the past, but they don't see that they still have two cups standing behind them. Okay, we have a third 10. We have the 10 of Wands, and I really love this image. It's one of my favorite because it's quite sexy. We have the forest with this man and woman. The woman is wearing like a white torn t-shirt or a tunic. Both men and women have like long brown hair. The man is shoulder length with facial hair. He's quite hairy, quite athletically built. His pants are down. Oh yeah, she's wearing leggings. And he's holding her and embracing her in the forest. So yeah, this is something which they want to do with you. I keep hearing the missionary pose. And with that, strike a pose. So Vogue could be significant. The devil wears Prada. Something could be into arts, into fashion, in the fashion industry, like a fashionista. I'm getting clarity from Little Pony. A bit like a drama queen, sometimes like a prima donna. Belladonna. So we have a triple 10. This is quite interesting. But the 10 of Wands speak about carrying a lot of burdens, things which you need to release. So there's a lot of like sexual tension, desires. I'm hearing unsafe desires, like unresolved, unlived. Then we have the Four of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So we have this man and a woman. The woman, okay, the man is like like facial hair, small facial hair, like body hair. I forgot to say with the 10 of Wands, body hair as well. Short hair. The woman is like light brown, dark blonde. She's like kneeling and covering his aubergine, if you know what I'm trying to say. And he's like holding her, he's like touching her her eyebrows, no, her forehead, and one of his fingers he's putting like in her mouth. So yeah, something which like to do like several blow jobs, like to do like several blow jobs, if you know what I'm trying to say. With the Four of Swords, we have two last cards, like stagnant memories. I'm getting a bit like a stagnant energy, being stuck in the past. Usually the Four of Swords is quite a positive card, but here I'm getting mostly like a sort of positive, mostly like negative stuck energy. So a lot of reminiscing about the past week. Okay, then we have the Four of Wands. Sagittarius, Aries, you may be seeing a lot of 11s. A man and a woman. The man has no hair, body or facial. He's sitting on a swing and the woman is sitting on top of him and they're like playing. So the thoughts energy of reunion, so think a lot of like force 444. Then we have the Hanged Man. We have this beautiful woman, we have like Sage or Palo Santo. She's like naked, laying on the grass, her hands are like tied up with a rope, her feet are up, and the man next to her is admiring her, again like with the black hair and athletical body. So there is a lot of like stagnant energy, but also there is a lot of about observant. There is a thought and a dream of reunion. So we have a 1010 and a 444. This reminds me of the slot machines when you get like a 777, where we think quite a lot like 777s. Yeah. Thank you, Spirit. Like, yeah, exactly like what I told you at the beginning, like this, henceforth energy, like going forward, going back, going forward, going back. I have never met somebody quite magnificent as you, is what I'm hearing. I'm seeing somebody like in the bedroom, like a man, trying to please himself, thinking about you, or trying some new like products or toys. Maybe they're a bit ashamed of their sexuality and they're like trying to experience with their sexuality and their sexual desires. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, there, I'm back. So, can I get a confirmation? About the first cut, I'm now using the Casanova tarot. Can I get a confirmation for the 10 of Pentacles? And I got the card and it flew down. So we have the Hanged Man again, and they're like mirroring each other. We have Casanova trying to escape from a tower. So we have 12-12. So it's like life path number 3, the 12th of December, which is Sagittarius, the 3 of March, which is Pisces. There is something about not being able to take action for the time being, but at the same time thinking about how they could help their families, you know. Yeah, I said no action, but I'm also getting not physical in the sense, because like with Reiki, with constellations, all of that, yeah, there is a physical action, you go there, somebody uses their hands, etc. But it's most like spiritual work, because the Hanged Man is ruled by Neptune, and Neptune is all about magic, spirituality, the things we don't see behind the veil. And yet there is some kind of magic with this situation like going on. Can I get a confirmation, clarification for the 10 of Swords, please? Also something about escapism. Maybe they're trying to escape from their families or you, but they couldn't, so they saw that this isn't like a trusty plan because their soul brings them to you. And when I said that we have justice for the 10 of Swords, yeah, we have this woman holding a scale and like she's naked, but she's a bit sad. So Libra energies, Venus energy, Libra and Taurus. So yeah, they're facing their true north. They're facing the music about their like past actions, if they weren't being honest with themselves, with you, maybe if they have like ghosted. For some of you, I'm hearing like blackmailed. So sorry. Not malicious, but something about the situation was pressuring me. Maybe they were trying to ignore their like true sexuality, or what would people what would people talk about if they saw me hanging out with you, being with you. It's a bit like fatigued and heavy energy in your pile number 3. So sorry. Can I get a confirmation for the 10 of Swords? We have the Page of Wands. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. They're taking some small actions. We have this like nice dressed gentleman in a rococo attire wearing a mask. So there is like this action towards you, like small steps, but they're like steps of letting go of the burden, calling a truce, trying to break the no contact situation if you're in such a situation of that jazz. Then we have a confirmation for the Four of Swords, and we have the Emperor. Venice at nighttime, he's like wearing a mask. Okay, it came out as a reversal, so I'm getting that this is like positive. Okay, we have 4-4 because the Emperor is number 4. Now the Emperor with the reverse and the Four of Swords upright. I'm getting that they're letting down of control of ego, not being like a control freak trying to control the situation. Maybe this is also around their love life. They're trying to be more like dominant, more controlling, even if they're like a biological male, like heterosexual biological male. Like I'm getting Dorian Gray from 50 Shades of Grey, how he was at the beginning like with Anastasia, with Anne, and then Anna, and then he like changed, not to be so much like a control freak. So I'm getting this as a positive sign. They're letting go of control and vices. Okay, one confirmation for the Four of Wands. This union, this beginning. And 2 cards just fell. Upright, драги върнали. Да, да или не. Не или да. Средно взимам ги, да или не. Okay, they're telling me to take the cards. We have Judgment. We see Casanova with the mask examining a fair lady who is like letting go of her clothes. And we have the Empress. Look at that. A nice woman having like her torso and her lower part like being naked, and she just like enjoys the canal breeze, if you know what I'm trying to say. So with the Four of Swords, we have both cards and they're like major arcana cards. They're upright, so they see you as their divine counterpart. They want to be with you. They're like bettering themselves for you. They see you as like their equal, their empress, their the emperor. And Judgment is all about renaissance, a new beginning, being born again. So okay, there is definitely like this desire to rekindle the relationship. They may be googling about soulmates, twin flames, what is this about, what are the signs. They may feel a bit like scared and pulled aback because, oh my god, what is this? What am I getting myself into? Okay, let's get one last confirmation for the Hanged Man, please. Okay, we have the... I think this is the... We have the Queen of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn. They're thinking that you are the real deal, that you're not only about financial gains or, you know, how was this in Bulgarian? Брак по препоръка. Брак по изгода, like, let's say like an arranged marriage when there is some kind of a benefit. Somebody might be giving you the benefit of the doubt. And you're not only like for making love or for the feelings and all of that or the nice picture. you're the whole deal to them. Like, you're mature, you're grounded, you make them like happy, balanced. Yeah, there is a lot of about grounding, maturing realizations. There's something about their completely changing their old ways of like watching, of viewing people, relationships, like feminines, masculines, take it however it goes. I'm going to take like 3 cards from the Sexual Magic Oracle cards to see what else is happening on those resources. There's a lot of, I'm getting divine helping, like divine help, divine intervention. Okay, first card, please, Holy Spirit. We have Fidelity with number 4. We have Moon in Taurus. We see a woman with a tattoo of a rose. Somebody can have a tattoo of a rose, or appears here watching a man like walking away from the gates. She's like harvesting. And she's like holding like a pentacle with 2 first letters, M and G, maybe their initials, or sorry, this is mostly like a C, this may be like a 6. M6, this was, I don't know if it's still in news, it's a French TV channel, maybe somebody used to watch it or watching it. So there is about fidelity, like growing, like trusting this relationship, those feelings. We have Taurus in Moon, like this security, not only like financial, but also learning how to trust this person, how to be with this person. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so sorry about that, I'm back. So let's see about the 2 other cards. We have Rough with Mars energy 29. Okay, somebody's like biological age. This equals 11, so the 29th of November, which is Sagittarius. The 11/11 of November, which is 11/11, yeah, like the number, which is Scorpio, sorry, I'm a bit tired, or the 2nd of February, which is Aquarius. So we see this woman like behind the door, like a closed door of a house. It's nighttime, and there are like lights between a man and a woman. They're like sitting like in the 2 opposite rooms of like being divided by the door. They're like being lit, they're like holding their hands in front of them. They're like a bit like crossed, angry, vexed, you might say. Yeah, there's something about rough. So about like the past, maybe you both are like angry that you're still not together, that you're missing the other person, like what is going on, what are like they're doing. So there's something about releasing this negative energy, those issues. And the Givernally, we had 2 cards, but I'm not going to take them because I'm being guided. We have Jealousy with Pluto, and we have Transgression with Sun in Aquarius. So I'm getting that you're like overcoming this jealousy about the other person. Maybe if you're like seeing them hanging out with other people. Okay, I just saw the card, it was flipped in the deck. We have Trust with Moon in Libra. We have Moon in Taurus and Moon in Libra with number 14. So the 14th of May could be significant, Taurus energy, or the 5th of May. We see those like very beautiful men and women sitting in a bathtub, like kissing and embracing each other. So the first card has like vibrant sunset type of colors. The second one more like bluish, more hue type of colors. But I'm getting this as the throat chakra, as serendipity, calmness, like the 4 of, yeah, a lot of like Neptune energy as well. So there is still trust between you, like you're overcoming trust issues, infidelity fears, this rough, this negative feeling. So I'm seeing a pomegranate and a rose. So the rose is like blossoming. Let me just check what is the pomegranate pom pomegranate, spiritual meaning. You also have it on the High Priestess in the original Rider-Waite Tarot, a symbol of resurrection and life after lasting in Christian art. Okay, fertility symbol. So yeah, there is like this new beginning for both of you. This is wonderful. Now I'm going to draw, because time is running, I'm going to draw 6 cards, like message cards. They could be like their desires for you, what they want to tell you, what you want to tell them. So take whatever resonates and discard the rest. Three cards, please, Holy Spirit. Okay, we have 6 cards. We have 2 men like sitting in bed like kissing. I can't stop thinking about your COCK every day. Okay, somebody loves your COCK, your PUSSY, or vice versa. We see a man and a woman like dressed in a nice tuxedo with a red bow tie and a red dress. He's like covering her eyes with a red tie. I had the sexiest dream about us last night. You should probably already have your pants off when I come over. But it's written like CUM. Okay, nice. Also on the table it was 444. Check out the Essential Twin Flame number, but this is all about balance, getting free, balancing, protection, warning. We have 2 hands like holding. Remember that time when you effed me against the wall. Okay, if you haven't done this, this is a desire which they want to have with you. Okay, we have 2 women in a bed. Some of the best moments in life are the ones you can't tell anyone about. Okay, so a lot of like magnificent magical moments between you two. We see a black African woman on the next card with some kind of like a summer attire. If only I had you, then everything would be perfect. Okay, so again with this energy of reminiscing, missing you, wanting to be with you. And the last card, please, Holy Spirit. We have a neon sign which signs like SEX. Pound my weight tight, PUSCC with your big hard COCK. Something maybe a CEO, I see you, like stalking your social media. So a lot of like pounding like with your aubergine, vice versa. I know that. Okay, this is quite interesting, because with all the 3 piles, I did channel something about like their like deep sexual desires, but it turned out like their late night desires about you. Let me just write this. So yeah, there is a lot of like desires happening. Okay, but nevertheless there is a lot of like, I'm hearing infidelity, like the thought and feelings of infidelity, like living through the window, growing, maturing, realizing, wanting to be together, to work together. There's also the sexual part, and I stopped because I had to write this down, like I'm going to do in the future after 2 videos, like their late night thoughts and desires. Okay, pile number 2. I'm not getting anything else. I feel a bit tired, but I'm getting the message that maybe you need to take some kind of a rest. Like, now it's up to you, but don't be like so much like watching every tarot reading, pick a card about them, or try like wanting to have something like a change every day, like something to happen between you. Trust me, I have been there. Long story short, I am in a twin flame situation, and the more I'm focusing on myself, not exaggerating, like getting perplexed, like overthinking every situation, or I want things to change right here, right now. Sometimes I do have those moments. The more like I'm focusing on myself and my personal growth, the more my twin is changing. He's like growing, healing, and there's like some positive like things happening in the 3D world as well. So this is what I could give you as an advice. Stay open for the like date night thoughts and feelings. They definitely think about you, they desire, they're working through the issues, they are becoming aware, which is important for what are the issues. So I'm going to leave your link right here. I hope that the message resonated, part number 3. If so, please give me a like, comment down below, and subscribe to me, boosting grow my channel. My name is Martin Luca, my darlings. I had the pleasure being your personal guide for today. I wish you all the very best of luck. Rapid double luck hunting certain cards for you. Don't forget that you can always book a personal reading with me via my email address in the first pinned comment or in the description box to get more like channeled messages, time frames, names. And don't forget that I love you, love yourself, and until next time. Bye bye.